Hello, Ning. Thank you for joining us. Ang tanong ko, no, what made you decide to establish an NGO focused on education?
When we established this, it's not just me. I'm a co-founder. There were 9 of us. We were all volunteers for a group, and then we decided to form our own group, simply because we wanted to formalize it, and we wanted to register it with SEC so that we can reach more students, more children, and connect with agencies, LGUs properly this time. So if we are SEC registered, it's just easier to move. So that's the reason why we formed our own group.
So pag SEC registered ka, anong advantage? Kapag hindi ka SEC registered, anong disadvantage?
Kasi pag hindi ka SEC registered, wala kang identity eh. So it's, the people you talk to like the LGUs or mga agencies or mga private sector, when they talk to you, you have a name, but you don't really have legal identity. So once you have that kasi, parang mas malakas kasi this time you can, they have more trust in you because you are being audited. So all expenses definitely will go to the recipients, to the beneficiaries. You have receipts to show them. You have BIR kasi. So all those things are very important in having a group. So you just become more trustworthy when you're registered.
You mentioned a while ago that you work with volunteers. They come from different backgrounds. How do you keep them motivated?
I think the first thing that motivated them was I bring them to the sites. I let them meet the children kasi these volunteers are in the first place committed na talaga kasi sila. They really wanted
Mhm.
to do this, and they were doing something that they like doing, like painting murals and all that. Actually the others naman are not talented that way, but they have other things to contribute. So meron na talagang innate passion. Pero syempre, for them to understand it better kung bakit namin ginagawa ito, I had to bring them talaga to the places where we would go. So kahit mas magastos kasi mas marami kaming pupunta, mas marami kaming kakain, I think that's the secret to having volunteers who are fully committed, for them to meet the people, to meet the children, to meet the parents and teachers and barangay leaders, the community, to meet all of them and hear the stories on the ground. That way kasi you empathize with these people and you feel so blessed, like yung feeling na, I think kasi I can speak for the others siguro because we all feel the same way, na parang kung may magagawa ako para tumulong, ba't hindi ko gagawin? It doesn't matter kung pera ito or hindi siya pera, kung oras to mas maganda, oras, serbisyo, mas maganda. So, kung makikita mo na may magagawa ka pala sa kahit small thing lang na kaya mong gawin, it will make you feel like I'm useful. So I make sure talaga, no matter how expensive it is when we go together, I make sure I bring as many of them as possible. So yun, mas masaya talaga, and we have developed a bond like a family. So tulungan kami pag may personal problems ang isa't isa, and we make each other laugh a lot. So I think that's what keeps them motivated. They're happy in the organization.
As a volunteer, ano dapat yung mga qualities na meron ka? Palagay mo ano yung throughout the years that you've been doing this, ano yung mga essential na character and values na meron ng isang volunteer?
Unang-una dapat mabait. Mabait talaga kasi lumilitaw yan eh. I think yung common factor among the volunteers that I work with, lahat sila they're very polite. Marunong sila mag-respect ng ibang tao. Yun. Tapos may kindness talaga. All of them, they have innate kindness. And I think the most important, kasi pwede namang maging mabait ka and yet you're not doing anything. 'Di ba? Maraming ganun naman eh, na mabait ka lang,
Mm.
ganun, mabait ka talaga, pero wala yung action. So itong mga to, willing na magbanat ng buto para makatulong. So yung commitment na ganun, they're willing to share their time no matter how busy they are, they will really find the time to be there. I think that's the most important. As we always say, di ba? The time is the biggest and the greatest gift you can give to another person.
Can you walk us through a Links project cycle? So how does it begin? What does it go through? And how do you evaluate it?
We have several kinds of programs kasi, but the one that we're truly proud of is the Hob Library. Hob, H-O-B, meaning hooked on books library. So the process starts always with our volunteers from abroad. Sometimes hindi, meron din naman galing dito, pero most of our books kasi are from abroad, and mostly are from the UK. From our
Mm-hmm.
volunteer who lives in Scotland, he collects all the books from number one, a recycling plant. He goes there in the UK kasi may mga recycling plants sila where all yung mga usable trash are deposited by the people. They just put it there, and whoever wants to get anything you want from there, just get it. So sa kanya, ni-reserve na ng recycling plant yung books na parang crate na malaki. So all the books are dumped there. Basta books, naka-reserve yan sa links. Yun. So, doon siya mag-rummage to look for books for children. And he gets a lot. Weekly talaga. Meron siya siguro several boxes of books every week. And then, aside from that, he was able to connect with elementary schools in
Mm-hmm.
Scotland, in the place where he stays. So, that's a lot of schools. And in these schools, ang project ng mga teachers doon is for the children to share a book. So, their students, they donate the books that they don't like anymore to the school, and then our volunteer Douglas, he picks them up from the school, and yun na yung turnover. May pa-contest pa sila, nakakatuwa eh. Yung contest
Mm-hmm.
nila, yung pinakamaraming ibibigay na book, meron siyang gift. Parang gano'n, meron siyang prize. So, may prizes sila. The classroom that collects the pinakamaraming libro gets a Link's cake. Yon, so they all share
Wow.
the cake, something like that. So very ano siya, very creative yung pagkagawa ni Douglas. And then he has a set of volunteers who help him pack all these books. They first of all they have to check the books
Mm-hmm.
for damage. Kung damage siya, no way, hindi nila ipapadala yan. They have to be beautiful, they have to be gently used kahit secondhand, and then they send it over na. They box it and send it over through a partner, also gives us a lot of discount sa shipping. Pagdating dito, kami naman dito sa Baguio, kami naman yung determine kung saan pupunta to. Kasi bawat box naka-level yan, either pang beginner, intermediate, or advanced.
Mm-hmm.
So depende sa humihingi ng libro sa amin, kung sino yung mga bata or sino yung gagamit, minamatch namin yung books na kailangan nila. Ayun. So, sometimes we build kung may funding, kunyari from the local government of Agoo or Bacnotan and San
Mm-hmm.
Fernando, they funded libraries eh. We would come with the whole set of volunteers from Baguio, yung mga artists. We go there, we paint murals on the wall, we convert it into a library, and then
Mm-hmm.
we set up the shelves and the books and everything, and set up a program as well, a library program with the school governing council and the parents. Ayun. So, pagkatapos namin umalis, umaandar na siya. Yung community na ang bahalang magpaandar. Ganun siya. So, that's the process of a hub library.
Very physical kadalasan siguro yung projects ninyo, no? You carry the books, you build libraries, you paint murals. How about this time of pandemic? How did you adjust your operations?
That was a challenge because we really look forward to building libraries eh. So parang in one and a half years we were able to make 6 libraries
Wow.
in different places. So 6 na yon eh. We were hoping na nung year of pandemic meron na kami naka-line up na 18 libraries na
Mm.
gagawin. Magdi-divide na nga sana kami, divide and conquer na kami para
Mm-mm.
mas maraming magawa. Kaso, yun na nga, the pandemic happened, and we didn't really want the books to go to waste, lalo na yung mga nagawa na naming libraries. The children are not going to school anymore. So we thought
Mm-hmm.
of another concept, which is the hub moving library.
Mm-hmm.
So this time it's a moving library. So since the teachers are distributing modules anyway, we ask them to include the books na i-distribute sa mga bahay-bahay. Yon, para pwede nilang basahin, and then ibabalik nila next week, i-rotate yung books. So nagagamit pa rin yung books. So this time it's a hub moving library.
Mm-hmm.
So iba-ibang concept sila. Meron yung Tricycle
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Association ang naglilibot, meron school governing council, meron yung teachers, iba-iba yung concept kung paano nila ginagawa. So the point is lang, we just want the books to be used. Yun, ganun siya.
Please invite our audience to support links and tell them how they can contact you.
I'd like to invite all of you to please go to to our Facebook page. It's called Links Building Bridges for Children. There are so many things you can do to help if you want to help. First of all, you just like our page, read what you see there, and then if you want to support us in terms of donations of books, wow, go ahead. Let us know. Yun nga lang, meron kaming specific type of books na hinihingi, so usap po tayo. There are other ways pa rin. You can volunteer. You can volunteer to join us pagtapos ng pandemic kasi right now we don't really go to the sites just yet. Whatever way you want to help, you can donate cash as well. Nako, mas maganda po yun kasi pwede nating ibili ng pangailangan ng mga bata. So if you want to help, just let us know. You can message us at the Links Facebook page. Just go to Links Building Bridges for Children and just message us there and we will reply to you. So, yan. We're here to help you help others. Ganyan po. Kaya nga kami bridge.